Hi, we wanted to introduce you today to Tweetdeck, which is a desktop client for Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and MySpace. It's a great tool. This is where you put in all your account information, and if you have multiple Twitter accounts, this is where you enter them also. Alright, first off, we're going to start here. As you can see, everything's blank. There's nothing in here. There's no columns. We hit the plus button, and we can go in and start adding columns. And depending on your lists that you have already created within your Twitter account, they'll show up here. When you start getting a lot of followers, it's hard to follow 300 people, so sometimes you'll whittle it down and maybe create a list. It's called your favorites. That's the column that I added there. This next column I'm adding is the Facebook status updates pulled from my Facebook account. Now I'm going to add in my LinkedIn column that I can see all the different status updates, Q&A, applications, groups. You can't really see the check marks here because I got the color scheme changed, but now I've added a LinkedIn network updates column. Now Tweetdeck auto updates every couple of seconds here and pulls in new fresh data. So if somebody in your columns have just posted something, it'll show up in that column. Now I just added a mentions column. If anybody mentions you or retweets some of your tweets, it'll show up here. This is a good way to monitor what people are saying about you or your tweets. So if you're tweeting for a big company, this would be a great place to start looking for positive and negative things that are posted. The direct message column I just added there is the direct messages to you, almost like an email message. This next column that we're adding is actually a search column, and I'm going to search for iPad, Apple's latest product. iPad, and you hit search there, and it'll pull up all the tweets that have iPad in the tweets. A hashtag is used within a tweet as a way to participate in a particular conversation on Twitter. So to join the conversation on BSU football, I'd put a hashtag in front of it and add it to the tweets if I'm talking about BSU football. That way others can join the conversation, they can tweet, or they can just watch the different feeds come up on the columns. Alright, this is where you actually write in or type in your tweet. You can actually put in a URL if you wanted to, and it would actually shorten it for you. And also, up on top, as you can see right where I'm typing, you'll see the from word there. And you'll see a bunch of different accounts. These are all the accounts that I have. J.R. Erickson's my main one. There's your Facebook, tons of different Twitter accounts, and then your LinkedIn. So as I highlight those, I'm going to post this tweet to every one of those accounts, or I can just do it to one of them. Well, that's all the time I have today, but go to tweetdeck.com for more information and to download a free copy for yourself and start tweeting.